Hello, guys. I want to say this from one of the previous exercises I've given to you. There is something I used that was not part of these codes originally. And what is that? It is the pen code. The pen code. How do we get the pen code? Should in case you've forgotten, all you need to do is just click on this tab, add extension. So you have the music, the pen, the video sensing, text to speech, and the likes, translate, Mickey, everything like that. But nevertheless, I want you to what? Go back and select the pen. Then you have everything that we have here. So how will you make use of the pen? So that brings us to the correction or probably the solution to one of those exercises that involve using this. If you remember the houses that I drew that would appear there with this particular character beside it. That's not what I'm going to do. I want you to figure that out. But I'm going to explain the pen tab to you, the pen code to you. Why do I skip my blocks? Because basically we have nothing under my blocks. You can make a blocks of your own. By the time you click on my block, look at this. Now you want to add an input to any of these before or an input which is a Boolean value or a label. Can you see what we have here? Well, that's not what we are working on. So let's cancel it and go back to this. So what's the first thing? Go to the event tab, click on when flag is clicked, come to the motion, move 10 steps. Are you seeing what is happening? Are you basically seeing what is happening right here? Then we've made use of this in one of those lectures and even in the games too. Point towards my mouse pointer. Don't attach it yet. Only bring these two together and put it aside. And come to the control function. Bring the forever was function, so put it inside like that and wait. Don't attach it this way, just put it aside. Then now go to pen. So that brings us to the explanation of pen. And what are we going to do? The first thing you do if you're making use of a pen in Scratch, as far as pen code is concerned, the first item is what you bring erase all. By the time you bring erase all, you want it to erase anything that we have on the surface of the backstage here, or the backdrop here, or the backgrounds here. Anyone you call it, either backstage or backdrop or background. After you bring the erase up, you bring pen up. That is, you are not ready to write anything yet. And also after that, you can now set your pen color. Either you want to set it by the time it's drawing, what color do you want? Just click on this and you can set the color, the saturation, and the brightness. How bright do you want it to be? How deep do you want it to be? What color do you want? Like that and like that. If you want blue, just bring this. If it is red, you want, go back and bring this like that. So can you see the way it works? Let me leave it at green, then add it to it, then set pen size. You have to set the pen size before you can change any pen size. Set pen color. Oh, sorry, we brought that. Set pen size to 1. No, let me increase it to 3 so that you can see how bold it will be here. And what's the next thing? You can now add what? Your forever tab. But before you add it, one last thing. Since our pen is up, you have to bring pen down, indicating that we are ready to what? To write or draw or type something. So now what the pen does is just to draw for you or to write anything you instruct the program or the code to do. That is what the pen will do for you. Do you understand? So now bring the forever here. Should in case you don't get it, what I'm trying to say is there are basic thing you can bring. You are going to drag and drop to your code editor to make the pen to work effectively. Eraser is the first one, followed by pen up. You set the pen color, you set the pen size. The pen color and the pen size, they are optional. You may not need them at times. You might probably bring it aside and just bring this if you so choose to, but let's just add it since we are explaining for the first time like that. And now you see the effect of everything you've written so far. Don't forget, the next thing you need to do, pay close attention, come to show. We don't want our character to show when we are working on the effect of this code. So let me click on hide so that it will hide it. By the time I click on play, look at what is going to happen. The character was here. Now see, this is what I've instructed this code to do. To follow the direction of my mouse cursor and draw something there. Draw something, draw something. If I want to shade, look at the way it's shading, move like that. So that's the way to make use of pen. So you think of a more creative way to make use of your pen code and the items or the functions that we have under it, and you'll be good to go. So let me stop it for now. So that will be your, but also if you don't want to make use of this show and hide, you can unhide it. Look at the way your character is. All you need to do is go to under looks code, scroll down, then bring hide. You put hide here before the pen function, and after that you can also what, bring show to. This is hide and show. So but let's bring hide, and like that. By the time you click it, you see it starts again. It's hidden. The character is hidden already. So let me stop there for a moment, and I'll see you at the next lecture.